The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Good job. Sit. 2-2. 4. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 26. Check 26. Come back. Shit.
Connor on first down, not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple. Second down coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get ready. Check no sauce. Check 37.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Check. Watch it before.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Good work, D.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
Check, Mike. Hey. Here we go. Mike's 5-4. Mike. Hey, Ace. 5-4.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check.
On the handoff, Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Check. Hey, Ace.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20.
Come on,
Touchdown,
now. Come on.
Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 54 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. first carry for Raheem Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Wait, 80. Bang L. Hey.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
36. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Okay, right?
We're going 25's the mic. I'm coming.
And they'll go for it. Lance flushed out right. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
43.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. We're going 45. White.
Rip right. Shift.
Smash. Red.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. I'm going to run you over.
And Lance now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On the
2nd and 10.
We're going 25's the mic. Ricky.
22 needle.
Kill.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Black Ultra.
Hey, 25's the mic.
To throw, it's Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 37 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Bring it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shit. Watch safety creeping. Safety's.
On the handoff, it's Edmonds. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Hey, 4 down.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Hey. I got you, son.
On third down, they run with Edmonds. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And spins away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Check.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Floating one, incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket,
that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
From midfield, here's Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now Connor. Oh, he pulls over him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice hit, boy.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 39, Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
Watch this easy. Quiver, quiver.
Flare, flare, flare.
To throw is Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. The 40. Past the 20.
Run it right down their throat.
Touchdown 49ers. Ross Dwelly as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
To throw again on second down, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I know he ain't got it. Double tight, double tight. Double tight.
3 down, 3 down.
Mike Knight, hey. You got to... Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Ready?
Play action. Now it's Lance. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Mike 9. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 9. Mike 9.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
Throwing now is Lance. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 41 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go, baby. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. Two. 4-1. Mike's 5-4.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a...
First down, Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. It's caught. And it's 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Watch the run. Right there.
Murray trying again after the pick six. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Hey, watch that.
First down, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. That's going to be taken in by Felton. Room here to run. And now the rookie's free. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Swings this out for Hunt. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Demetric Felton there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Garoppolo to Ayuk. First down, 49ers.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Got you, boy. Check!
White.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
180.
Right there, 50.
Hurry. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Hey, watch that.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, this... Defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter, but this time a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory, but I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want, and they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Mike 4.
Watch twist. Mike 4.
Lance now on 1st down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Mike 4. Pick it up.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Lance looking to throw it. That's swung out to Mostert. Oh, what a juke into space. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go. Black, 95. Wins championships, baby. He's crashing. He's checking credit.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Rail, yellow.
Mike 4. Strip the ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. These two teams all tied after 1.
4 down. Alert.
Set, hut, yellow, 22.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco.
Mike 4. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Check.
Needle blue.
Check hot route. Hot.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you could.
Now Mayfield lost the football, but I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he's got Rome. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down.
54 Mike.
Pistol.
In your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, there he goes, right side.
Showtime, baby.
Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 61 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Now Lance. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked by Marcel Harris. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Lance now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
Watch 54. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Joker. Pistol. Right there, 54.
Mayfield.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
It's caught by OBJ. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Hey, switch gears. Sponge. No.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Mayfield now. He completes it to Beckham. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A give. This is Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D. Alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Touchdown, Browns! Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, watch that.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Watch the ball. Mike 4, Mike. Slice, 97. My world. We want it. Come to my world.
Mike 4.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by Hooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Chubb. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Here's Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Running for it, here's Chubb. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Chubb.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mike's by 4.
It's a party now. Woo! Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Real.
Let's go, D.
Chubb again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
This one taken just inside the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. On 1st down, Lance.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by John Johnson. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Keep playing hard.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Ball at the 6, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Right there. 54, right there.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception. I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
That one caught by Felton.
3 yards the gain there, second down. To throw, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Now a second down and 6.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Tighten up.
On third down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Check 99. Check 99.
Back to throw again. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island.
And again, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
So we got man. Mike 54. Point it right. Man, that's trash.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield keeping it himself from a yard out. And once again, the Browns are back in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Watch twist. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Check 50. Switch.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Now on second and 16.
Lance.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Back to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
41 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't think you got it, son. Rush.
Alert, 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 alert.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mayfield now from the 50.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike's 5-4.
Run.
Mike's 5-4.
They'll set up to throw. It's got Hooper on the short connection. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
And Lance now to throw.
Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Lance a handoff here to Mostert.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him, it is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
I'm going to come back to you.
Mike, 53.
Here's Stafford. This one to the left to Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now it's Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Stafford. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
I'm only going to be able to catch.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Ain't no joke out here right now.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the...
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing is Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. Quick slant here to Woods. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20.
That's what
10.
it is, baby. That's what it is.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense. And
on Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Blake Bell there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike, all day, just like that, just like that.
Back to throw, Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Stafford looks to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Yellow.
Watch the edge. 51's the mic, boys. 51. Quit talking about it and bring it. 51.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hero 15.
Let's go, baby. Check. Lucky.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Stafford on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Now here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Check. 53's Mike.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
6 man. Check curls.
Throwing again at Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. from the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Baby, let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Get him! Get him! 41 Mike. 41 Mike. I got you. I got you. Check 3. Check 3.
Yellow.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. That one covers 29 yards. First down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Stop your whining.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
So don't say nothing. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's get it now. Let's get it right now.
Now it's Mahomes again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
41's the mark.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to go for it all. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Hey, Riblets.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time Maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think you got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
You got tight right there.
On first down, Stafford here. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Rams on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. A quick slant to Hill. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Right here, guys. Fight.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Get him, boys.
Hey, Mike 51. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Tighten down. There you go.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Watch the run.
Now Stafford. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And he comes back with one complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Mahomes going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Check pass.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Right here.
Now here's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Check. 53's Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the 50, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Stafford, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least some.